So today we are going to learn about how we draw a 3D plot in Python. So for this we have to know some implementations, and first of all let's see how does a 3D plot look like. Okay, so here you can see a 3D plot. So this kind of plots is called a 3D plot because you can see here x-axis, y-axis, and also z-axis is there. So we all know that if a z-axis is present in any plane, then we will say this it is a 3D plane, or this type of plot is called 3D plot. So first of all let us see what are the libraries we required in this plot. So first is we have to import the matplot library, and we will use plt as kind of variable define this library actually. Now we will also import the numpy because we have to do some little bit arithmetic calculations. So for this we will use the numpy. Now let us generate some sample data for x-axis and y-axis. So for this the x-axis is np. Np is the numpy that we have just now we have imported. Okay, np is linspace -500. That the thing in the bracket, it means from the range -5 to 5 there should be 100 equally spaced points. Okay, so this is the x-axis, and for y-axis is also same. We will take this from -5 to +5 and 100 equally spaced points. Okay, so this represents the range of values for the x and y axis. Okay, now we will create a grid for x and y. So we create a grid of x and y value using np.mesh-grid. This helps us organize our data into a grid where each combination of x and y values corresponding to a point in our 3D plot, right? So now let us generate the z values. Obviously, to create a 3D plot we know the z values or z-axis. Okay, so for that we'll do some little bit calculations. So z equals to, I'm taking z as variable, so z is equal to np numpy dot sine. This is the sine function. Okay, sine np dot square root, I'm taking the square root of x-axis and y-axis, square root x square. Obviously this is double star, means x to the power 2, or you can say x square. So x square plus y square. So this whole calculation means the z-axis, that we are generating the values of z-axis. Okay, now create a new figure to contain the 3D plot. So for creating it I'll use fig as a variable where I am storing plt.figure, right? In the next we will see create a subplot within the figure a 3D projection. So for this I will take another variable ax, which is equal to fig.add subplot. That means we are adding a subplot within the figure. This subplot is nothing is configured to have a 3D projection, which means we will be creating a 3D plot within this particular area. Okay, now plot the 3D surface using the x, y, and z values. Obviously we have now x, y, and z, all the values or all the axis values. So for this I will use ax, this variable dot plt surface. This function is used to draw the 3D surface plot. Okay, we pass the x-axis values, y-axis, and z-axis values, and cmap is nothing to determine the surface colors. Okay, to determine the colors of the surface. That's why I'm using cmap equal to this one. Now this is the simple thing that we will do in every kind of plotting while we plot using Python. So this is ax dot set values. Ax equal to x-axis means leveling. Here I'm leveling the x-axis, y-axis, and also z-axis, and I'm writing and adding a title of this plot is 3D plot example. You can give any title as you want, as you wish. Okay, and the most important thing is plt.show, because without this line of code you cannot see any not this 3D plot, any other plot. You cannot see any other plot if you don't write this plt.show. Okay, so now let's move to our PyCharm. I'm using PyCharm because it is very much useful or very much compatible while doing Python programming. Virtual environment, etc., everything will be created automatically if you use PyCharm. But there are other IDEs also, like VS Studio, VS Studio and then Anaconda, but I prefer PyCharm because it is easy for me. Okay, so let's move to PyCharm. Okay, so before moving to the PyCharm, I will just want to show you that how you can from where you can download the PyCharm. So if you go through this link, I will give it in the description also. So if you go through this link, then you will easily download this PyCharm just by clicking the download button. Okay, then if you don't understand it, just comment below. I will make a video on this also. So after downloading, you can see this icon is appeared here because I have installed already installed it. So here you can see that I just told you that virtual environment, etc. So here you can see whenever you create any program or any file from the PyCharm, the virtual environment will automatically be there. Okay. Now here you can see I have written the complete code, and after writing the complete code, you can see this two imports. The red line is appeared here. This is because I have not installed the libraries. So for installing libraries, just go to the terminal, and I am installing both the libraries one at a time. Okay, so just write it with install matplotlib, okay, comma numpy, and press enter. Now you have to just wait for some time and it will be installed. You can see the red line is gone. As it is gone, it means that the two libraries is installed. Now just minimize it or delete it from here. Let me just minimize it from here also. I have written all the codes here, so run the code. So here you can see a beautiful 3D box plot is appear. So you can save it here also by clicking on this. The figure will be saved. So this is how we can plot or make a 3D plot using Python. So I hope you understand the code, and if you have any doubt, just comment it below. If you love the video, then please like, share and do subscribe this channel. Thank you so much for watching.